Let's play. Whoa! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Great Ace Attorney. We're about to hear our very first testimony regarding what these two guys witnessed from the in the case. Or I can't talk. You guys know what they witnessed in the restaurant. Dear God. All right. Here we go.
Oh yeah, that's me. The soldier guy.
Yes. Oh, did
It
you?
was like 10 minutes ago.
You switched over to the thing, right? 1041.
Yes.
Oh, It's going a lot faster now.
Yes.
All right.
It's just so weird. Anyway, I was at the restaurant chatting with the old man as I ate my beef steak.
This one was boasting of a beautiful treasure enveloped in a golden gleam.
And then... Okay, so that is a baby scream. What the heck?
It's a baby. I don't understand. I'm so confused.
Where's it coming from?
We're gonna find out, because obviously it's in the game. Obviously Ryunosuke heard it, so we're gonna find out. I'm thinking there's gonna be an I'll be your guide moment happening here.
Oh boy. Okay. And then the flash of a gunshot. That moment was burned into my eyes. That black-clad student shot the British man. A sudden cowardly shot from behind. Hold on.
Meanwhile, this one crawled to the floor in search of a treasure gone missing.
That means, Sergeant, you must have witnessed the crime in its entirety. Everything from when the accused took the pistol when he shot the victim.
What the hell?
Indeed.
He has a knife!
Oh, hello? Oh my god, that was weird. Indeed, the despicable culprit was that delinquent of a student over there.
Imagine, I cut you, bitch. Imagine a wretched boy who would shoot an Englishman at such a sensitive juncture. Wait, that's not true. I didn't shoot anyone.
You sure about that, Nadahudo?
All I did was pick up a pistol from the floor. After introducing myself to Dr. Watson, I went back to my table and finished my coffee. Then I decided to go home. As I made my way downtown, walking fast, as I made my way to the door, I saw a British-made pistol on the ground next to where the doctor was sitting.
Oh. Come on.
I thought he might have accidentally dropped it, so I picked it up. But just as I was about to hand it to him...
Oh no. If that's really what happened, then the true culprit is still at large. And a clue to their identity rests within this testimony.
Really?
Yes. You fool. Ooh, that's a nice big sword you got there, Sugi.
Watch me grip it.
Oh, please let me watch. Sorry. Wow, that was
Well,
really appropriate. I'm so sorry.
no, you're good. You know I do worse.
That's very true. Quickly, Naruto. Assert your right to conduct a cross-examination.
Oh. Cross-examination?
There's no time to waste.
Now then, as you just heard, Your Honor, this testimony has conclusively proven the accused's guilt. The time has come to pass judgment on this despicable university student.
Indeed. There is no longer any room for doubt. Well then, the court hereby concludes. Hi! What was that? And what is this unbearable, awkward silence?
No, the defense demands the right to conduct that cross-examination thing. He's close.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. What are you, a puppet? Are these your words or those of the man next to you?
Oh?
Oh, he got me.
Oh, wait. Hold on 1 second.
Yep.
Come on, son of a biscuit. Yes. Jeez Louise, sorry.
No,
Okay, good.
you're totally good. The prosecution objects. This is clearly a ploy to waste everyone's time. One cannot expect such an inexperienced attorney to conduct a cross-examination.
Regardless, the defense has every right to make such a demand. His experience, or lack thereof, matters not.
God! Sogi, that was amazing. Let me see your sword.
Not in the courtroom, Nahoro.
Oh.
Very well. Oh God. I hereby grant the defense's request to conduct a cross-examination. Excellent. Now the real battle begins.
But I have no idea what to do in a cross-examination.
It's simple. Expose the lies in their testimony.
Huh?
You didn't fire that pistol. Therefore, someone must be lying.
That makes sense.
The key to the truth rests within the evidence.
The evidence.
To expose their lies, you must strike them with a decisive piece of evidence. Ha! Anyway, just try your best, Ace Attorney. He said the thing! He said the thing!
I can't, like... Oh, I was gonna say a damn joke and I forgot what. Ah, screw it. Oh, well. Oh, what was that? What was that little slap?
I don't know. He's just...
Like, it was nothing. It was like... Got it! Guess I have no choice but to go for it. All
Go
right.
for it.
Oh, it's our first cross-examination. So, I wasn't even paying attention to the testimony, so I know it's me. So he was chatting with the old man. He was boasting of a beautiful treasure.
Okay, there's one thing that stuck out to me though, since I was paying attention.
Yeah, please.
This Uzukumaru, he said, and then a flash of a gunshot. That moment was burned into my eyes. Sorry, the next one. That black-clad student shot that man, a sudden cowardly shot from behind.
Oh.
I don't know if we need to present the photograph. Yeah, it's the photograph because it says, shows the victim, cause of death appears to be a gunshot from the to the chest from the front. So
right.
Yeah.
if there's anything this game or like the series tells us or has taught us, I should say, is like when they deliberately say things like from the front, you know, it's like, wait a minute, that needs to be super important, you know? So yeah. I believe we present the photograph on that statement.
Present the photograph.
I'm assuming we did well. I'm assuming we did well because there's no music. Well, that's you.
Oh, what in the world was that? This photograph came flying out of nowhere.
It's like slaps him in the face. It's a contradiction. Yeah. Ow. That must be one of those contradiction things. You know, I'm sure by the end of this game, he'll pound real good. That sounded really bad. Yeah. That slap will turn into
Stop!
Are you in your right mind? What, pray tell, is so contradictory about this photograph? You know, it's... I know what I have to say, but I can't seem to find the words. Let's end this charade, Your Honor. Our Supreme Court has no room for amateur attorneys like you. Ugh! What a pain. So yeah, there you go. That's how it should be.
Hold your horses,
I thought I said hold your holes. I'm like, excuse me?
sir. You can't be serious. Do you really need an explanation for something like this? This is the Supreme Court, for goodness sake.
Sogi? What did you say?
Maybe if you just shut up and take a look at the photograph, you notice too. The sergeant's testimony contradicts the evidence.
Huh?
Oh, listen to this music.
The music is amazing so far.
Ooh, yes. Sergeant Uzukumaru. What is it? During your testimony earlier, you said the following. That black-clad student shot the British man, a sudden cowardly shot from behind. That's right, I swear. Oh, wait. That's right, I swear by my own two eyes. I witnessed the very act.
But that doesn't make any sense!
What do you mean?
Because, you know. Hey, Sogi, a little help, please?
Sure. Take another look at this photograph. Does it make you laugh?
Only a little.
The victim, Dr. Watson, died after being shot in the chest. Ah! Sergeant, according to your testimony, the victim was shot from behind. However, the fact remains that he was shot from the front. Explain yourself. I'm waiting.
What the hell?
What the heck? Oh!
Why?
That's what that rope thing is. He's carrying a baby back there.
Why, though? This is an I'll be your guide moment.
Oh my god. I was wondering, I was like, what the heck?
What the hell was that? Something tried to pop out from his knapsack, but he pushed it back down.
Indeed, this is an obvious contradiction. Care to explain, Sergeant Uzukumaraku? Sorry.
Japanese name?
Yes, it's all coming back to me now. When the gunshot rang, my eyes. Oh my god, that's adorable!
Oh, he's laughing.
Oh! We're actually fixed on LeQuanto's signature beefsteak.
Surely you jest!
Babies! The sergeant's testimony just now has made one thing abundantly clear. This witness, Taizu Uzukumaru, soldier of the Empire, did not see the moment in which the defendant supposedly fired the pistol.
Ah! This is absurd!
Come on, surely you understand. Our Supreme Court has no room for amateur prosecutors like you.
Oh! Oof! Oof! No!
Oh, there it is!
There's the baby!
Baby!
He flipped to move the courtroom with just a few words. Like a turnabout, maybe.
As soon as you did that, he turned on my screen. I was perfectly timed.
So this is the power of a defense attorney.
But I really did see it.
Oh.
Oh. That cowardly student pointed the pistol right at the victim's defenseless back.
Is no one gonna mention a baby?
I know.
Well, even if I did, I didn't fire it. All I did was pick it up off the floor.
Old man, perhaps you witnessed something that could shed some light on this?
My previous statement still stands. I crept under the table and heard a sharp gunshot shortly thereafter. crept under the table? What were you doing down there? Searching for a lost item. And being a little
Like how he's
bitch.
shaking. What did you lose?
What the hell?
Oh my god, sir.
Hey, it's no, it's not a Kaban. Wait, isn't it? No, it's a coin.
Koban.
Damn it!
I know. I was like, ah!
A
Koban?
Bag.
Bag.
She's doing the voice. I still gotta watch all of that. I couldn't. Where am I gonna watch the dub? I gotta buy it.
Well, I could just send it to you. Just borrow.
No, you can't. Don't do that.
Okay.
A Koban, a precious coin from the Horay era, or something. I don't know. When this one departed from La Quantros, that invaluable item from the Hall of Discard was tucked away in my pocket. You brought it along in hopes of selling it to the highest bidder, correct? That day, this one presented the Koban to the carnivorous soldier. It was my last hope, as no other patrons were willing to make a purchase. Thereupon, it vanished as soon as this one lost focus. What the hell, dude? The Koban vanished? Believing it to have fallen someplace, this one scoured the floor. That's when...
A gunshot echoed through the restaurant, right?
Indeed! Nevertheless, this one resumed the search for that relic of the Hoy era. Every fiber of my being was in a frenzy!
By the way, did you ever find that Koban?
Alas, this one did not.
Interesting.
On that day, this one carelessly misplaced that fine Kyoe Koban. Oh, perhaps it was stolen by some unscrupulous individual.
As you all are aware, this time is of the essence in today's proceedings. Our government must report back to the British Empire by this afternoon. But the latest testimony is far from conclusive, no matter how far our government is willing to bow down to the Brits. I cannot allow your honor to pass a verdict just yet. What do you say, Prosecutor Aochi?
Rest assured, Your Honor. These witnesses still have more to testify about.
Could you elaborate?
Oh, trust me, it would all become clear with the next testimony, Your Honor. Let's just say that there's only one person who could be the murderer. And it is none other than that accursed student, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. What?
Looks like you've incurred his wrath.
Ugh.
Very well, the court shall ask both witnesses to retake the stand. This time, you must establish a firm basis for the defendant's guilt.
I'll give you
Understood.
a firm basis. Never mind.
Whoa.
This one vows to make every word count. I'm not sure about that firm basis anymore, though.
Affirmative. Sergeant Tazu Uzukumaru reporting for duty once again.
It sounds like you're saying a persona name.
That's what I feel like I'm saying.
Oh, it's Uzumaku! Sir, there's someone peeking out from behind you.
Finally. Jeez. Everyone, meet the Uzukumaru family's last hope. Korumaru. Guess he couldn't afford a babysitter. Take a good look, my dear son. Aw, father is about to thwart evil right this instant.
Ew.
Oh my god!
Ew.
Oh, it's not
Ew. It was boogers.
much clothing. That's adorable. Dude, he's so happy.
You do that too well. Now see,
Oh,
if I was
God.
making a baby noise, probably sound drunk. Like, oh, that's an ugly baby.
Like, ooh, ooh.
Ooh, alright, that's not a good baby right there. Anyway, identifying the true culprit.
Woo! Even if I didn't see the exact moment the bullet was fired, it doesn't change a thing.
This one remembers it well. That boy in black indeed took aim at the British gentleman.
What's more, there were no signs of other customers in the restaurant besides us.
Indeed, the British gentleman had been quietly enjoying his food in solitude.
I repeat, no one could have shot him but that wicked boy. End of report. Oh my god, that's so cute.
Oh, damn, okay. Wait! That's impossible! Dr. Watson wasn't alone at the time! Restrain yourself, defendant!
Oh?
I'm telling you, there was a young woman sitting there with him! There's absolutely no way you two could have missed her!
Okay, something's off.
If you dare call yourself an attorney, then speak in accordance with the law. There's no place to be spewing nonsense! Gah! Make no mistake, the victim was alone.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. The victim was alone at the time of the incident. The proof is in this photograph.
This is a photograph of the crime scene, I presume.
Yes, Your Honor. The shot at the victim's table is captured by the investigators.
Hold on, what?
As you can see, there's only a single serving of food on the table.
Well, hold on.
What's up?
That does not match the... I'm gonna look at the court record real quick.
What are you looking at?
The picture of the steak, that's not eaten at all. It's not touched.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's a good eye. Give me some of that steak.
True, as far as this photograph is concerned, the victim had no company. It's the only natural conclusion.
How can this be?
I hereby order that the photograph be submitted to the court as evidence.
Alright, now I want to take a look at this photo here. So, crime scene photo, a bottle of sparkling water and a plate from a steak lunch on the victim's table.
See, look, that's half eaten.
Yeah, that he bit into that crap good.
And then we look at the regular photograph. That doesn't look eaten at all.
I mean, granted, like, yeah, a little bit of it is hidden, but that looks like way more regardless of steak than what's shown here.
Yeah.
So, good eye there. No! What in the world is going on? How could they not have seen her?
The waiter corroborated their testimony earlier. He too claimed that Dr. Watson arrived at the restaurant by himself.
Well, they're all wrong. I saw her. I swear I did.
It seems that our telegram to the British Empire can be delivered on schedule. After all, there were no contradictions of any kind in the latest testimony.
As our treaty with Britain is still in its infancy, these are delicate times. I'm honored to have played a role in advancing friendly relations between our two empires. Is this really happening? Is the trial really going to end just like that?
Chin up, Nadahudo. It's not over yet.
Huh?
If what you say is true, then there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Transformers? What? Huh?
I knew you were gonna say that. So what are you waiting for? Time for another cross-examination.
Sogi.
The defense may now cross-examine the witnesses, but be quick about it.
Know this. These courtroom procedures are merely delaying the inevitable. Ah. Alrighty.
So let's see. Even if it didn't, the bullets fired doesn't change a thing.
customers as well. Blowing blanking took aim, which is stupid. There are other customers besides no others, apparently. He was quietly enjoying his food in solitude. See, well, hold on really quick. What's the last one say? No one could have shot him but that wicked boy. End of report. So, here's what I'm thinking. I mean, this may be jumping the gun again, because it's like, more so, especially on this fourth statement, saying that he was quietly enjoying his food. But how come in this photo where he was shot, it didn't look like he was eating his food?
Right.
So, part of me is like,
Should we
press or should we present, you know?
do you think?
I mean, we could press, you know, and yeah, it might give us some funny moments and whatnot, but it's like, I don't know what we should do.
Maybe we should press on the fourth statement just to see if it will give us, like, maybe there's another statement that'll have to be added, then we can present.
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, if anything, also a good point or a good tactic is pressing never harms anybody most of the time. So if you're unsure, just press.
Okay.
Is that really what you saw? Dr. Watson eating at his table, alone? Unfortunately for you, that is indeed what this one saw. The old man, the soldier, and the waiter have all testified as such. And if that wasn't enough, there's also evidence that attests to that fact. As you can see, there's but a single serving of beef steak on a table, enough for only one person. No.
The antique store owner, the Imperial Army sergeant, and the waiter. It's possible they're all liars. But what reason would they have to lie?
Frankly, Asogi, I don't have a clue. Alright, well, here's something else we can do. Sometimes when you go through all the statements, they'll give you more of an idea of what you could focus on. So let's try that.
Okay. What do you think, Narahudo?
This sounds like a porno I'm doing.
Yeah.
Don't hold your sword like that, Asogi, after I was doing that.
What's wrong, Narahudo?
I can't find any contradictions. How can I be so useless when my life is on the line? I'm not, okay.
God, stop.
You got the idea.
Yeah. Whoa there, calm down. Testimonies don't always have contradictions, so don't panic. For now, try to gather more information.
How do I do that?
During their testimony, do you recall seeing the press option? If there is any piece of testimony that catches your eye, touch that press button. You might just draw out some new information that way.
I'll touch something else. I see.
There's no need to hesitate. Don't let your nerves get the better of you.
Got it. That was really helpful. I'm certain that the doctor wasn't sitting alone back then. I just have to draw out that fact from his cross-examination. I'll press them as if my life depends on it.
Because it does.
Alright. So basically, press on when he says that, I think on the third statement that there's no other customers. Let's try that.
No other customers. Okay. Chris. Hi!
I'm telling you, there was a woman dining with Dr. Watson! Still repeating the same old nonsense, I see.
Yes.
According to our witnesses, this woman exists only in your imagination. Gah! If only there were more witnesses who could back me up.
The incident took place after 2 p.m., during the gap between lunch and dinner.
That explains why there weren't more potential witnesses around.
Yes, 2 in the afternoon is certainly an unorthodox time to be having a meal. Speak for yourself.
Right.
Perhaps the victim had a reason to be dining at La Quantos at that particular time?
You know, there's a meme. Actually, nah, never mind. I'll tell you later.
Oh, God.
Ah, yes. About that. It seems he had a reason indeed, Your Honor.
Huh?
What you talking about, Payne?
This was found in the victim's breast pocket. Boob.
What exactly might this be?
It looks to be a medical report, Your Honor. The victim paid a visit to the doctor before going to the restaurant.
Oh.
No. 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 No, no. 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 Just no. Damn it, no! What the hell? I swear right now, if this game has a version of Dr. Hottie, I'm gonna get really mad. I'm gonna get really mad.
Oh my God! Please, somebody clip this.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hotter Clinic. Even the date and time are listed here. 19th November from approximately noon to 1 in the afternoon. Right before the time of the incident.
Clearly, the victim went on a late lunch after his examination. I found it unnecessary to report this as it has no bearing on the case at hand.
What do you make of this, Narahudo?
Me? Well, I don't think it was that important either.
There's always a chance we'll find some use for this evidence later.
Should I request a copy of Dr. Watson's medical report? I don't see why
Yes.
not. I love you just slowly raise his hand. May we have the medical report as evidence?
What for? Thanks to the decisive testimony we just heard, there's no need for further evidence. Besides, what the victim did prior to the incident is of no relevance to the court.
Sorry to disappoint, but we'll be the judge of that.
Excuse me?
Lest you forget that you have no right to deny a legitimate request made by the defense. Very well, the court approves the defense's request.
Nay! You youngsters and your rights! I fear for the future of our empire.
Okay, Boomer. Sorry. Sorry, I meant that as a joke.
No, I mean, frankly, I don't see why people even get mad at that. Frankly, the people who do say that it's like the equivalent of saying the N-word can go suck a fat one, because it's not.
Yeah, it's not. I just think of it as a joke, like, okay, Karen, like, you know, like a person who's...
No, you're right. Boomer, a Karen. It's there. It's all there.
The court orders you to submit the victim's medical records as evidence. Okay, good.
Still can't believe it's from the Hada Clinic. I'll take a look at it right now. Examination record from Hada Clinic, found in the boob pocket. Oh, we can't look more into it. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Poker Girl. Okay. Oh, that's me.
Yep.
Right now, we are in desperate need of a new lead. Though this may seem irrelevant at first glance, don't underestimate its potential.
Yeah, got it.
Soon you will realize how futile it is to prolong this trial. I, for one, believe that the testimony has painted a sufficiently clear picture. What say you, antique dealer?
So, okay, now we have evidence, new evidence. Let's see.
I
I don't know.
Because I don't know what else we need to press on. And then what about this third statement?
Examination
There were no
record from was found. Yeah, sorry, I'm just going over. It's really weird that we can't learn more about this, but the fact that we have a medical report. Oh! Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. My brain's moving. So, he was shot in the chest, right?
Right.
Why is there no hole in the medical report?
Because there was no exit wound on
Right.
the victim's body.
Okay, right. There's no exit wound, but you wouldn't think it would hit the report if it hit him in the chest. It would still hit the thing, wouldn't it? Exit wound being like the bullet is still lodged in his body, right?
Right.
But it would still go through the body somewhat, right? Now, the thing is, if he had the medical report in his breast pocket and he got shot. Now, granted, we don't know which breast pocket it was in. So, I mean...
Wait, where's the picture of... Oh.
I mean, here's assuming that... Fine, if it wasn't in his right breast pocket, then it would have been his left. Now, I'm not sure what this all means just yet, but I feel like it's going to have some bearing.
Right.
But I don't know just yet.
So I feel like we're getting ahead of ourselves, but at the same
I
time...
do. I do feel like I'm getting ahead here, but let me go back and read some of this.
Because we still have that card of the entrant. Oh, ooh, I think I know how he was shot.
Why? Or how?
Or shot from. I think he may have been shot from the kitchen.
Now, wait a minute. Sorry, I'm looking at the sketch as well. It would make sense, but then it's like... I'm trying to think about his positioning. Wait a minute. Yeah, he's facing away from the food.
Mm-hmm.
He's facing towards the kitchen. I'm so confused.
I think we're getting ahead of ourselves.
I do feel so that as well. Yeah, I can't talk. So that means, what do we do then? What else do we press?
Do you want me to experiment and to see if I need to present?
I mean, you can try.
I don't.
But I do feel we gotta keep pressing, actually.
Okay, so should we just start from the beginning?
Yeah, let's just do that. Why the hell not?
Okay. Even if I didn't see the exact moment. Okay. Hi!
No, it's not the same thing. After all, I didn't shoot him.
That's the difference in perspective between a student and a soldier.
I don't know about that.
Defendant, consider the following. Just now, I blinked my eyes.
Okay.
Did you witness the moment it happened?
No, of course not.
And yet, the truth remains that I did indeed blink. And that's how it is.
That's how it is.
No! Regardless, right after the gunshot pierced my eardrums, I saw you turn your pistol toward the British gentleman.
That alone tells the full story, don't you think?
No.
In addition, our antiques dealer witness saw the very same thing. Isn't that right, good sir?
I like how he's just shaking like...
What are you doing down there, old man?
He's old!
Okay, fine. Let's press on this, then. It's true that I was holding a gun in that instant, but... I just picked it up from the floor, I swear!
That's exactly what a criminal would say.
After finishing my coffee, I was about to leave the restaurant. but I saw a gun lying on the floor next to Dr. Watson, so I went to grab it. Next thing I knew, a gunshot rang out through the restaurant. Life never goes according to plan. Huh? What do you mean by that? You find yourself in this quagmire, Giggity, because you found a misplaced firearm. This one, on the other hand, was unable to find a misplaced koban and is now trapped in a quagmire, Giggity, of my own. Regardless, one cannot deny what this one witnessed. He was standing over the British gentleman with a gun in hand. We pressed on this already, right?
And the fourth one.
Did we press on? No, we did. Yeah.
And then the final one, 5.
Why won't you just tell the truth?
What did you just say?
At the time,
I burped, excuse me.
there you're good. There's a woman sitting opposite Dr. Watson. I could understand if just one of you overlooked his presence, but there's no way both of you missed her. Something's not right.
Yeah, they know something. This is strange. Unfortunately, it's not just the two of them.
What?
The waiter said the exact same thing. He too claimed that the victim was alone.
Ah!
That's right. In other words, you are the only one who insists on the existence of this phantom woman.
But
If there was indeed a woman present, you'll just have to prove it. If you cannot, then I never want to hear about her again. You're simply wasting our time right now.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Great job. Oh, okay, so we were supposed to do that.
Okay.
Great job, Nadahudo. That's one new piece of information in the bag.
Yeah, but I don't think we've made any real progress. I still can't find a decent contradiction.
You sure about that? Here, show me that medical report you just got.
Oh, you mean this?
We went through all that trouble to get our hands on this. It'd be wise to examine it more closely.
Well, that's what I wanted to do in the first place!
Right?
Excuse me.
Okay. Oh, that's you, sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, how exactly do I do that? Because I can't read.
In the evidence menu, there's an option to check the details. Touch that and you'll be able to inspect the evidence on the top screen. Turn the 2 dials to rotate the evidence. That way you can view it from multiple angles. Furthermore, by sliding across the touch screen, you can move the cursor around on the top screen to scan for clues. When the cursor reacts, go ahead and touch Examine. Alright, Nadahudo. Let's see what we can glean from this new medical report.
Yeah, you got it. Let's do this. Using these dials and cursors, I'll examine anything that stands out. Oh.
So that's why. Oh, freaking.
Oh.
Oh. What are you doing?
Well, I turned it around.
Turn it around. Oh. There's a page flip?
Yep. But actually, wait, I can't zoom in, right? He didn't say anything about zooming in?
No, not yet.
I want to read what it said. Please make sure to bring this with you when taking your examination. Okay, just want to make sure. But yeah, I guess we click on the page here that's bent.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, it's so smooth.
Ooh. These appear to be doctor's notes.
Oh, did you just
There's
click?
an entry.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay. It's 2D!
There's an entry written here from the day the incident occurred. Prepared anesthesia tooth extraction.
Extraction? That's when they pull the tooth out, right?
Before the incident, it appears Dr. Watson was suffering from a toothache. The dentists in Europe use laughing gas these days. I wonder if they use that.
I've read about it. They say it makes you go numb. Supposedly, it makes you so you won't feel pain. But I find that hard to believe.
Oh, just wait, honey. Oh, there are some precautionary notes written by the doctor. Due to residual anesthesia, consumption of anything but water is strictly prohibited for 3 hours after treatment.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
It might help keep this information in mind.
There
Yay,
we go.
finally! Jeez.
On the day of the incident, the victim had a tooth pulled and was forbidden to consume anything other than water.
Water. So he didn't eat that steak.
Nope. With the new information we have now, the meaning of that testimony has completely changed.
You're onto something, aren't you? Let's listen to the testimony one more time.
All right. All right. So that means that... Was the fourth statement?
Enjoying his food in solitude.
That ain't right! Present.
No, don't details. Just present. The music stopped.
So, in other words, what's wrong, attorney? Cat got your tongue? I'm a defendant first, attorney second.
Getting tongue-tied is no big deal. Happens to the best of us.
Sogi.
Your cross-examination earlier was indicative of one important fact. Whenever you raise that hand of yours, there's something on your mind that you're dying to let out.
Huh.
So don't worry about finding the right words. Just speak your mind.
Got it. I'll take your advice to heart.
You better.
And breathe, calm. There you go. Looking a lot more professional there. Witness. Here is the victim's medical report. Oh, and what of it, young one? Well, according to what's written here, I have good reason to believe there's something off about your testimony.
I just love how you looked at his hands.
It's like, it made noise.
Oh dear, did you forget what I told you?
What did you tell me?
Amateurs like you should know when to keep your mouth shut. Pipe down.
Huh?
Here are the facts. The victim was murdered at the restaurant sometime after 2. Whatever he might have done before then is irrelevant to the case.
Oh my god.
That's not...
Naruto, don't worry about finding the right words. Just speak your mind.
Your Honor, at this point there's no need for further deliberation. After all, the previous state testimony has made everything perfectly clear. The medical report is irrelevant to the case at hand. As for why, it's because this little university student is the only possible...
Wow, he actually banged. Yeah, I know.
No, I know what you mean, but it's like, oh.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Are you saying that this medical report isn't relevant at all? Is that really what you think?
What's with the sudden shift in tone? Don't scare me like that. Anyway, don't think too hard about it. It's common sense.
Even if the Hada Clinic is in fact a dental clinic?
Dental clinic? That doesn't change a thing.
Even if. Damn, look at it. Listen to that music, I should say. Even if at the dental clinic, the victim had undergone tooth extraction?
Eh? What?
There's some Final Fantasy VII stuff going on here.
Right?
Sephiroth, is that you? Ooh, I can't wait! A couple weeks!
Oh my god.
That's if I get my package in time, but still, yee! Or more like Final Fantasy VI. Excuse me. Moreover, The victim was prohibited from consuming solid food after the operation.
Hold on, boy. What are you getting at? Prohibited from consuming solid food? What in the world?
It's all been noted in the fine print. After consumption of solid food any consumption of solid food is strictly prohibited for 3 hours after treatment.
No! That can't be!
Sir! What is it? Now you've heard the truth. At the time of the incident, shortly after 2 p.m., the victim was unable to eat a thing. This is an outrage! In addition,
Why are you staring at me?
you claimed several times that the victim was enjoying his meal alone. However, that claim doesn't hold up!
Oh.
Because the victim had just undergone a tooth extraction and could not eat solid food.
Gah! Well said, partner. I feel like I should give him a country accent. I know.
It's all up to you.
Nope.
What are you getting at, Brett? Your argument is meaningless. Take a close look at this photograph. Clearly there's a serving of beefsteak on the victim's table.
Fool. Haven't you realized that in itself is the contradiction?
What did you say?
Right now, the situation has been completely turned on its head. Isn't that right, Nadahudo?
Huh? Of course!
The victim could not consume any solid food because he had a tooth extracted. If that was the case, another question arises. Who exactly, then, was eating this beef steak? The court demands an explanation. Understood, defense?
You mean me?
Listen up. The real fight begins once you give the judge your answer. Show me what you can do. Time for a great turnabout. Aw.
Yes, sir! The only person who could have been eating the beefsteak is...
Huh? Me.
Yeah, I was hungry. Well, it's not the victim. It's not me.
Nope.
Can't really say it's the 2 witnesses. Yeah, sure, they could be lying, but it doesn't make any damn sense.
Yeah.
Someone else, though.
Who would it be?
Who would it be? Of course! It must have been the person who was dining with the victim.
Don't make me waste my breath. No such person exists.
Don't make me waste mine. She most certainly does.
At the time of the incident, the victim was in no condition to be eating solid food. And yet a beefsteak lay half-eaten on this table. Therefore, someone else must have been present. That's the only explanation.
Ugh. Ugh.
So as long as this obvious contradiction remains, we can't trust the previous testimony. And if you keep trying to rig this trial in your favor, I will report you to the Ministry of Justice. Mark my words.
Sogi.
You little... Do you really think you can take on the judicial system of the Japanese Empire?
Yes. You are not my opponent today.
What?
My opponents are the 2 witnesses here.
How dare you!
What do you mean by that? As the evidence clearly shows, the victim was not alone. Or are you purposely trying to hide the truth? I sincerely hope you're prepared to be charged with perjury. Perjury? My son! Oh, not to mention this is a murder trial. Being found guilty of perjury would imply that you are accomplices to the murder.
Murder? No! No!
No!
No, you're good.
Preposterous! I was not aware of such a thing. I simply testified as I was ordered to.
Indeed, that's the truth. We were ordered to testify that that young lady was never at the crime scene.
Oh!
Excuse me?
Oh,
What was that? Witness, could you repeat that?
oh, him, what?
You see? that noise, though. You were ordered to say that?
No, hold on. That was a.
You were ordered to testify that a young lady was never at the crime scene? Let me guess. This lady? She's a foreigner, I take it.
Oh! What? What is the meaning of this? Did these witnesses commit perjury?
Yes.
You two! Answer me at once!
It was just a slip of the tongue! Order, order, order! Someone please explain what's going on here. I knew it! You ordered these witnesses to lie under oath!
The prosecution was not aware of this either!
Then, who gave the order? That's...
This one's lips are sealed. So you don't care if you're indicted as an accessory to murder. This is preposterous. Not a hoodoo. It appears that these two witnesses have been silenced by someone with influence far beyond their own. Moreover, the good prosecutor has absolutely no knowledge of this.
Seriously? But who could exert that kind of influence? The government? The military? It could even be the police.
Well, Naruhodo, do you have any idea who may have ordered them to stay silent? If you can identify a culprit, we can demand them to appear in court.
I need to identify the one who ordered both witnesses to hide the truth.
Obviously, we need to find some evidence first. Evidence that shows the influence of a powerful third party.
Evidence? There's no way we could have...
Hold on, Naruhodo. Remember what happened earlier? Did you say huh already?
Sure. Wait, maybe? Hold on. My god, did I? Hold on.
Wait, what are you on?
Because earlier we examined this piece of evidence.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I just make sure Discord didn't cut out.
Okay.
Earlier we examined this piece of evidence and found a new lead, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right.
There's more where that came from. We might be able to uncover another hidden clue by examining the other pieces. There's no time to waste. Oh, the business card.
Yep.
Well, if either of you have fabricated your testimony, I shall declare you guilty of perjury.
Please wait just a moment, Your Honor. Ouchie, swear to the heaven and earth that I had no part in this. I swear!
Then defendant? No, attorney. What is going through your mind?
Sir! I can't do this. There's no time to gather my thoughts. I'll just have to close my eyes and blurt out the first name that comes to mind.
No.
Aside from the prosecutor, I believe this person was influential enough to pressure them.
We can't look at the evidence.
We can't, but I think it's more so. Remember, we were on the right track. We were both thinking about the business card, right?
Oh, so it's Satoru Hosonaga.
Right.
Got it.
So I think the game does that on purpose. It's like, well, if you remember back to the card, it's like, okay, well, it's this guy, but we just can't look at it right now. But this seems logical. So
I see. Okay, treason.
now, wait, can we look at it now though?
Let me see. Details.
Oh,
Yeah. Hold on. Let's flip that motorcycle around. Oh wait, can we?
it's backwards. Oh, I gotta fix this.
There we go.
Oh!
Shoot.
You little bastard. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to examine this.
Yeah. Okay. This is rather odd.
What's wrong, Asogi?
The name of the witness is written down here. Satoru Hosonaga.
Well, obviously, it is a business card after all.
The name is not the problem. It's the title.
The title? Oh!
Imperial Police Division 1 Investigation Lead Detective Satoru Hosonaga.
Detective? What in the world's going on?
I have no idea. If he has the authority of a police officer, he may be capable of coercion. How come no one thought to flip it over?
I mean, honestly, I keep thinking back to the first game.
Oh, yeah.
That, like, legit would have solved the second case immediately.
Golly.
Is there anything else we want to examine, or is that the only thing, really?
So far, because we don't have anything else, do we?
Not that I can think of. All right.
Okay, back.
Might the name of this person be Satoru Hosonaga?
Hosonaga? The waiter?
Balderdash! Why would a mere waiter need to silence these witnesses? Moreover, there's no way he has that level of influence.
You're not wrong. But what if this man wasn't really a waiter?
But, pardon me? Where are you going with this?
Go on, Naruto. Now's your chance to strike him down. The evidence that points towards Satoru Hosonaga's true identity is the business card. It's that sketch of the crime scene drawn by the waiter. Why, he certainly is a resourceful head waiter.
No, Your Honor. That's just the back of the card. What you ought to be paying attention to is the back of the back.
The front. Huh?
Oh, sorry. That would be the front, I guess? Yeah, that's it. In other words, please take a look at the front of the back, Your Honor. Damn it.
Could someone reiterate that for me? Allow me. Satoru Hosonaga drew this sketch on the back of his business card. And needless to say, business cards display the identity of their owner. The identity of their owner? Oh! I see Your Honor has figured it out. Imperial Police Division 1 Investigation, Lead Detective Satoru Hosonaga.
What in blazes? The waiter's actually a detective of the Imperial Police? Ouchie, was not told about this.
The Imperial Police holds absolute, nay, overwhelming authority over the citizenry. Witnesses. Were you ordered to fabricate your testimonies by this so-called waiter? Were you told to hide the fact you witnessed the presence of a young lady that day? Well... Hold it. Who the heck said that?
It's the baby.
Sir?
What's this boss fight music going on right now? I'm loving it, though.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, something's about to go down.
Detective Hosonaga? To be honest, I saw this coming.
Yeah, what idiot writes... Sorry. Okay.
I really love the music of this game.
Yes.
Like, it's really actually pushing past all the others in the series.
Alright, it's getting there for me.
Ah.
I need to play the soundtrack after this.
Well, I want to, but I'm afraid I'm going to be spoiled on things.
Oh yeah, you're right. Dang it.
Well, actually, no. I have Spotify, so but all the soundtracks are on there, and it's all in Japanese. So I guess it wouldn't.
So you don't. Yeah.
It wouldn't spoil per se, but at the same time, I kind of want to be. I want to remain blind to even the music. Because
Right.
there was some stuff in Spirit of Justice, and we found out later. Oh God, it's gonna make me cry now.
Oh God, I don't want to tear up again.
Oh my
I
God.
don't want another turnabout tears.
That episode effed us up royally.
Oh my God, we had to stop recording for like 10 minutes.
I think it was longer. Like, you know, straight up, Danny and I straight up stopped recording for like a good while because we were crying like babies.
Yes, that was tears.
I love the entire time the baby's tugging at the dude's mustache.
He kind of looks like Jim Carrey's Eggman a bit.
Oh my God, yes.
That's why it's bothered me because that's what he looks like. Oh my God,
I still need to see that movie.
it's pretty good.
I heard,
It's cute. It's
I heard it was
very
act-
predictable, but it's cute.
I heard it was actually pretty good. Yep.
Okay.
I knew it since the moment I was asked to hand over that sketch. Oh, here come our drunk voices again.
Oh,
Oh, well.
is anything wrong? Go ahead, I don't know.
Oh, no, certainly, I wish. I know some people don't like that, but... Oh, come to think of it, he did seem a bit hesitant to hand over his card. If you must investigate, do it in the utmost perfection. That is my motto. Yet here I am, having been exposed to my own blunder.
Yeah, you dummy. Oh,
Oh no! He's going anime on me! What an utter failure on my part.
Then you really are a detective!
But why would a detective of the Imperial Police be employed at a Western restaurant? Oh! Maybe a detective salary. I was conducting an Actually, I want to know what he said.
yeah. Wait. Oh, wait. How do you?
You gotta go
Where
to
did it
the,
go?
you go to the save thing, and then you go to backlog.
Oh. What do you say?
It's like, oh, maybe a detective salary is too low for him.
Is that a joke to Gumshoe?
That actually might.
Oh, I wish we see his ancestor. That would be nice.
If I probably will cry if he shows up.
Oh.
I was
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. I was conducting an undercover investigation. An undercover investigation? Why? Recently, there has been a string of incidents at that particular restaurant. In order to investigate, I took on the role of a waiter and infiltrated the establishment.
A string of incidents? What kind exactly?
I cannot disclose any details regarding the investigation. I can only say that it is unrelated to the murder case at hand.
Very well then, Detective Hosonaga. Allow me to confirm one thing.
And what would that be, Your Honor?
Earlier, these witnesses let slip a crucial new piece of information. During the incident, it seemed that there was a guest at the victim's table. If that is indeed the truth, then as their waiter, you were aware of that. And yet not only have you avoided testifying to the fact, you've even used your authority to prevent these witnesses from speaking out. Do you deny any of this?
I do not.
Oh,
What?
you were right.
God!
Oh, jeez.
Come on, game, don't do that!
I'm having such trauma from, like, the Spirit of Justice. You remember that?
Yeah, yes, it's all I keep thinking about. I think we both broke down at that part, too.
Like, what is happening? What is happening?
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, God. Okay.
I ran out of the kitchen as soon as I heard that gunshot. What I saw then was the lifeless victim, with the university student towering over him, firearm in hand. And also, another individual sitting across the table. A British woman, I believe.
You were right again.
I quickly had the restaurant blockaded as I reported the incident to headquarters. It was then that I received a set of special orders from my superiors. Special orders? You mean... Release the British woman from the scene of the crime immediately. I was also to conceal anything that implied she was ever there. Those were the absolute irrefutable commands issued to me. But if that British woman was a true culprit, it would be in your best interest not to finish that statement. Huh? Maintaining good relations with the British Empire is one of our nation's top priorities. A British man was murdered, and now you wish to convict a British woman of that crime?
Yes.
Unless your case is watertight, we cannot afford to take that risk.
I see. That's the reason behind the disappearance of our phantom woman.
That's insane! Holy crap. For a first case, this game is going hard.
Yeah.
I'm scared to see what else is gonna happen.
Yeah. I just remembered something.
Sogi?
Imperial Yume University accepts exchange students from the British Empire. And currently there is one such student in our Department of Medical Research. A young female student, no less.
Seriously? You truly are a gifted student attorney. I can see why you were chosen to study abroad as our Empire's representative. Then that means... After escorting the lady away from the crime scene, I looked into her identity for the sake of being thorough.
In that case, you would do well to state her name to the court.
The name of the British lady who dined with the doctor is Miss Giselle Brett?
Oh?
Giselle Brett. Am I saying that right? Giselle?
Yeah, I think so.
Now, let's see if we come up with a pun. Giselle Brett. Miss Giselle Brett.
Giselle Brett.
I want to say...
Did you say it fast?
I want to say represent. Misrepresent.
Giselle Brett?
Giselle Brett. Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine. But we'll see. She's an exchange student at Imperial Yume University, Yume, and a member of the victim's research lab. What? What? I was ordered by my superiors to erase her presence from the scene. As such, I coerced these men to concealing the truth. This I do not deny.
Oh man, come on.
I leave the rest in your honor's capable hands.
Very well, the court will now state its opinion on the matter. So far, this trial has proceeded under one major assumption. The victim was sitting alone at the time of the incident. What? However, that assumption has now been discredited. In light of this development, the court believes it is still too early to hand down a verdict.
Your Honor, but that means we were delayed a verdict and our telegram to the British Empire until later this afternoon. Our government won't be happy about that.
Well, restrain yourself, Prosecutor Aochi. The trials of the Supreme Court are not to be swayed by political influence. Detective Hosonaga,
Yes.
please issue a summons for Miss Giselle Brett.
As your honor commands.
Detective, doing so would mean defying the special orders you were given.
I believe I made this clear earlier. If you must investigate, do it to the utmost perfection. That is my motto. Detective, won't your livelihood be at risk?
Oh God.
I think it's already at risk.
Yeah.
Bring it on, I say. Oh,
Aw.
now I like him.
Yeah. You want to wipe your mouth? Okay.
No, it's fine.
Let us adjourn this trial for a short recess. I hereby order that the exchange student, Miss Giselle Brett, be summoned to this court. Is that understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Sir!
The court will now take a 30-minute recess. Bless you. To be continued.
Wow!
No!
In the first case?
Oh boy. Save. Oh, I like that.
Damn. I really don't want to stop,
Me neither.
but I feel like we're gonna have to.
No!
I don't know. Are you still free?
I have nothing to do for the rest of the day. Besides just work on my streaming stuff. Other than that, that's it.
I'm trying to think. Like, I'm trying to see if I have anything I need to do. I want to say not
thought you
really.
had something to do. Didn't somebody come in to ask you something?
That's the thing, but it's like I don't know if I need to do that. I don't know. Damn. And I am taking a look. I am taking a look at the chat. I know because Justin's our only mod, and there is no one else to watch over while we as we keep going. Shoot. The thing is, I could take the chance to moderate it myself.
Well, I can too.
Because I do have it up. I mean, the thing is, I'm reading everything you guys are saying. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not going through. I'm not responding because obviously I want to keep this as a. I'm trying to get this as smooth as I can. I could, yeah. I probably do need to make another moderator for the time being. So, okay. And I saw you guys. It's a reference to another woman. I think Danny might have been right. It's a reference to the person you may know from the Watson stories and whatnot. So, oh, and by the way, Black Joker wrote Rod Cross, Voliano. I'm probably saying that right. And Prince Paradox. Thank you all so much for the follows. I definitely do appreciate it. I'm sorry if I couldn't say anything earlier. So, the stream did not end. Right now, I'm just thinking about if I need to end it or can I just take a break and continue going. Because my thing is, if this is going to take even longer, then I don't know when we can have a good stopping point. No, oh, it's not a reference to another woman. It's just there's a character called Giselle Bullet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because he was shot. Okay, I got it. This is, oh, see, but look what Swittens just said. This is 2/5 of the way of the case.
2/5?
Yeah.
Golly.
That's just making me keep going back and forth. Because my thing is, no matter what, even if we keep going, I don't think we're going to finish this tonight.
Right.
And I would really hate to keep going. And then we're going to stop right before the whatever, the climax of this case.
Right.
Shit. I don't know. Obviously they want us to continue. But I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think more logically here too. There's another break. This game, there's another to be continued in this case.
Good lord. Well, then how many cases are in this game? Is it 4 or 5?
I'm thinking 4. So,
And please, I know you guys are trying to help us out, but just please be careful of spoilers and how things end, because
nope. Grim and everyone else asking, you guys have to understand, Danny and I don't know if we're capable of streaming for that long in one sitting to finish this case.
Right.
I was planning on finishing a case, but I didn't think it was going to take this long already. Like, we're not even cracking that many jokes in this half, but look where we're at. Damn it. I don't know.
I don't know either. Of course we want to keep going, but like, I don't know how climaxy it'll get.
That's the problem. It's like I know ourselves.
Yeah.
It's like if we're gonna go for another hour and a half, we're gonna be right in the middle of something. Then we're gonna say we're gonna stop. It's gonna be worse than stopping here.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
as much as trust me, as much as I really freaking hate to do this, I'm probably gonna have to stop this for today. No, I understand. Yeah, let me save this, and there we go. Now I understand, especially as Vitten just said, that you guys would prefer more frequent but shorter streams, which I don't mind.
Yeah.
Once again, it's not. This is something Danny and I have to collaborate on and coordinate. So, I mean, listen, I'd love to tell you guys right now that a second stream tomorrow. I'd love to, but I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know when the next time is going to be. So, that's something that Dan and I need to talk about. That's something that we will discuss. And once it is, once we figure something out.
Yeah.
Crap, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah. Can you not hear me? Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I say you finished about.
Are you talking?
I was before, yeah. I was basically telling them that you and I need to collaborate. Because it's like I would like to tell them. Oh,
there we go. That's why I can't hear you. Okay.
You good now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I was basically telling them it's like I would love to like guarantee them like, oh, tomorrow another stream,
Yeah.
But Danny and I need to talk about this, and that's what. Frankly, this is what I was worried about streaming this, because I know you guys want to see more. Shit, I do too. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You guys act like I don't want to play more. I really want to play more. If I didn't even have an obligation to stream this, I would have played this game 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Or whenever, obviously when it was first translated. But, I think with just all the current circumstances, this is probably the best time to stop for the time being. And honestly, my voice is kind of like it's kind of going away at this point because I think I pushed it too much. I've been saying that this is the weakest case in the game. I'm already loving how it's been going, so it's like, damn.
Yeah. Well, shoot. Okay. Okay, then I'd say let's just stop here and then we'll talk about afterwards.
That's exactly what's going to happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do super apologize, but at the same time, I hope you all really, 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 really enjoyed the official first stream of the Great Ace Attorney, because it's been a lot of fun.
Thank you for having me on. This is fun.
Of course, no problem at all. I had to have you on at this point. Because, sure, I could have played this on my own, but then we wouldn't have made jokes with the Queen's Domain and everything else. So, and Asogi's sword. and the headband, and many other things. So, thank you for being here as well.
You're welcome.